You can see with the tackle set here, he's not going to let Tryon beat him inside. He feels like he's got the back over the top or outside here. Tryon reads that. See him head upfield at first. Real good first step off the line as well. That's consistent with him. Nice sink here. Good power. Goes right down Broadway and drives the tackle back. You can see the quarterback unsettled in the pocket. And watch this rip here to free himself. Ball comes out incomplete. So nice pass rush off the right tackle side here. Washington sends a blitzer from the secondary here, the safety, along with the linebacker in B gap. So he works out of necessity outside. Good first step again, explosive, works the outside shoulder. He's going to swat this hand away, the inside hand. See that pulls the tackle down. Tackle kind of rounds out this rush. You want him to see him get this flat, but I think it's out of the tackle kind of striding into his path there, kind of pushes him wide. It remains to be seen if he can kind of bend the corner at all. But you see nice hands, nice get off, nice hands there. He's off the ball here. He's very consistent with twists and stunts, and when he's asked to occupy blocks, as you see here, he's able to take up both these blockers to clear a lane for the blitz. Right there, you see the linebacker able to get clear. That may seem like a small thing, but he's consistent with it. In other words, if he's supposed to work outside, if he's supposed to take up 2 blocks, he does. I can see the Ravens being real interested in him. He kind of fits the profile or their profile so far as size, length, speed, hands as a rush backer. Love how he wins inside here. You see he gets the tackle stepping wide with just a jab step outside. Very, very explosive off that right foot right there. And upfield in a hurry. And then I like the hands. See a swat with the left, swim with the right. He always goes with full effort, very, very high effort, very consistently high effort as a pass rusher, always working to get hands off of him. Violent hands, but very, very active hands. Right there, you see a 2-hand swat, gets hands off. The tackle's a little bit off balance. And then he's going to go to bull here. The tackle has his hands outside. And he's going to swat again. Part of that is, you're going to see this guard move over and a big gap open up. The other part of it is he's got him set outside. He's going to work inside. And then watch how quick he is laterally. Just plants that left foot. And again, just kind of swats. And then ultimately, this punch with his inside arm here is going to knock the tackle back into the quarterback. So he does a good job, to me, in contain there and also in not giving up. You see a good example of his handwork, how active he is laterally, how aggressive he is generally as a pass rusher. Doesn't do, in these 2 games, a very good job taking on double teams. For that matter, sort of anticipating these double teams. And that may be an area of his game he needs to work on, reading and reacting, rather than sort of kind of shooting a gap, which is his tendency off the ball. Perhaps he's coached that way, but you can see him get driven here. I would say his technique's not great there either. Part of that is anticipating it and then kind of taking on the post, sinking, pulling the post down. You should have a linebacker in the gap there too. But yeah, you can see him kind of get driven off the ball. I'm being fairly critical of him, but I should point out the Ravens are not going to line him up inside. They're going to ask him to get outside and set the edge, 5 or wider. And you can see he comes off the ball high here. But again, the Ravens are going to want to see what he can do outside the tackle, more so than inside here, and let this guard tackle double team him. And I can see the Ravens really being enamored with this guy, what he brings and his upside. He looks comfortable in his drops to me. That's clearly something the Ravens will ask their outside linebackers to do. Occasionally they'll ask him to cover the running back out of the backfield in these 2 games that I've seen. I can imagine the Ravens targeting this guy. It's just a question of where. He did sit out 2020, but he's a productive pass rusher, very athletic, has a good size speed profile, if you will. I know they like him. They have visited with him. I think they'd be pretty happy about him in the second round.